wanted to. Okay. Yes, we are good. It looked like you guys wanted to set me up when I saw the speaker list. But it was I mean, I've learned so much, particularly from the first speaker who happened to have been one of my lecturers when I was in school. So it's actually good to see him again. It's always amazing anytime he's presenting or teaching us while we have been in school and all that. They asked me to speak about how data is transforming commerce at the Analytic Experience 2.0 today, 1st of November. And honestly, you have not missed your way if you are that emerging entrepreneur who wants to relate data to your business, and you also want to know how to make data-driven decisions or why you need to make them, where your customers come in, supply chain, digital marketing, and what's to come. And for the avoidance of doubt, I want to be clear that in my industry, commerce and everything that comes with it, we usually have to, categorize data into these three, which is the first party, second party, and third party data. And I'm just going to run through the first one, which is first party data that collected from your audience through your website, social media, if you have an app, or you are a physical person, I mean, you have a store. Now, for second party, for example, if you have, these are shared or sold by partners, a lot of customer feedback coming, sharing them with you while you're doing, while you have an agreement with them, right? And the third party data are those that you collect from aggregators. And of course, Facebook Pixel is actually one of these third party data source that we use to actually collect data. So while we do that, you might want to put that at the back of your mind so you don't mix them up. Now, in course of my experience as a digital marketing person, and even when I moved into becoming a full stack marketer, I can tell you that data actually, if you know how to use each of the three data that I actually put up earlier, right, they can make all of the difference for you. And that's only if, right, you know how to use it to get results like this, where I help the clients, make this so much money. And this was just last month. You can see the date is October 1st to 30th. And we also did something amazing by helping physical products owner, increase their sales by 54%. Now, if all of this is what you want to achieve with your business, then I just want you to, keep an open mind and try to listen to my beautiful rubbish. Okay. And we'd also try as much as possible to know that if there's anything that you're unclear with at the end of my presentation, you can always save it for the end. And very, very important, right? Start showing workings. Very, very important. I like, workings are like the most important thing. And my promise to you at the end of this lesson is going to be that it's going to be 100% practical experience, what I've gone through, what I know that's working, right? And how it can help you generate consistent results. And you'll be armed to the teeth on what to do with your data at the end of this class. I mean, no cap. So during this session, I'll touch on why data, what happens after you have your data, where they are being used, in personalizing your customer experience, supply chain, digital marketing, and where, that are the carriers go now. Now, very quick intro about me. My name is Tekiulai. You can call me Tekiu, right? And basically, I try to look at myself as someone who's paid to think. And if you know me, I'm so much about strategy growth, and I like to always draw the difference, right? After all of the whole efforts have been put together. And I lead the team at Cleave Creative Solutions, a value-based creative agency. And in all of my works, I've worked across e-commerce, automotive, edtech, health awareness, and so much that I cannot say for the case of NDA. And I've also tried to, I can say it's anywhere that's myself and my team, and for other agencies I've worked with, are behind some of the top marketing persons who are always disturbing you with ads, right? So apologies. And well, myself and him that you see here. I mean, if you're someone who is actually familiar with digital marketing space, so include Damola, and together, I mean, I'm like his first son. So I just wanted to chip that in. And now that you know me, let's just get right into business. Nowadays, I want you to, I mean, you know that data is everyone has been saying, I've been, shouting, oh, data this, data that. But for us in the commerce world, it's so much more that you can think of, because back then it was always just about demand and supply. Of course, I mean, I'm not saying it's not working. And there's a lot of intuition back then that were just playing, going all around, but now it's all about customer feedback. If you do anyhow, you collect anyhow. I mean, there's Twitter, there's you get jacked, right? And that's very, very much that's something that's nowadays businesses are trying to adjust to, right? And of course, all of this data are actually put together from your online purchase to your social media post, every single one of them. And only proactive businesses, proactive in quotes, right, are tapping into them like never before. I mean, if you have something about 402 million terabytes of data generated every day, which, I mean, in a broader sense, can tell you that 90% of the world's data was, post-COVID, right, within the last 2 years. Those persons who are proactive are the ones who are, who quickly improve their offers, optimize their operations, customer experience, supply chain, mitigate risk and all of that. And those are the ones that are actually doing all of that. And they are the ones who are actually moving ahead of the curve, right? Now, think about your last online purchase. I don't know how or where you did that from, whether it's on AliExpress or Amazon or Jumia or Gigi. You can be sure that data has played a role, right? Even if you don't agree with me, the fact there is, I want you to understand that there's a how behind why that is, or why that I made that assertion. And I'm just going to give you an analogy of, say, a tailor, right? Let's assume you walk into a tailor shop, and while you're trying to stress yourself over, oh, I want this color, it fits perfectly with my skin, this is my hip size, oh, I was using it 2 months ago, I can't use it again now, oh, this is my shoulder length. I looked at it and I'm like, wait, I've seen you before, I know what you look like, and I'm going to give you something that is going to be perfect, right? And this is not about guessing, right? I mean, don't even play it. It's not about guessing. Like companies like Amazon, Jumia, they do not guess when they recommend product for you. Even if you only, gisted with your girlfriend or you spoke to your guy, about this. I mean, there are persons who would even say they were talking to somebody about, something, and the next morning the next time they are on Instagram, they are seeing an ad and they're like, what is going on? Right. So all of these things are actually data that are actually in action, right? Now, one thing I try to always tell my clients when we have all of this discussion is, you have to always see data as that GPS that you can, or you need to have, because you don't want to just be in the middle of nowhere trying to navigate the ocean, right? When there's something that can tell you, oh, this is where you have to go, this is how you have to do it, and you save yourself the stress and the headache that comes with it. Now that we're clear that there's a why to whatever it is, whatever data you're actually generating and what it would hold for you, you don't want to be a scalar quantity, right? You want to move, you want to have a direction. The data, of course, you have a website, you have a social media platform, you have something that you have put up for your business, then it's time to actually put some idea into it. And the first bargain is always to start from the customer, right? I've spoken about the first party data, second party data, the third party data that you have everywhere. You want to collect them. You want to carefully, that's the word, right? Carefully collect them, because you can actually tamper with a lot of things, right? A wrongly installed pixel can give you a wrong data, and then you start marketing the wrong way, and that's not the right, it's going to affect you moving forward, right? You don't want to have something that's going to shoot that would shoot your foot or something like that. So you also want to analyze why exactly these people are making this decision. For example, someone comes to your website and then they like or they decide to visit certain categories or certain pages. Why did they actually do that? Right? You should be able to draw that out. Then try as much as possible to also predict, right? Okay, if this is why these persons are going to be involved with, or this is why they have this, right? Then obviously I should be able to suggest something like this for them that will get them to stay, right, and help you increase your average order value and of course lifetime value as you're actually going on in your marketing or in your sales process. The last thing is to now get them to be advocate of your brand, to come back again and again and again. And one company that does this very, very well is Netflix. Think of the time you actually subscribe to Netflix for the first time, right? And also Boomplay. Boomplay does this very well too. If you subscribe or you log into any of these apps, right? The first thing to tell you to, give it a suggestion of those persons that you actually listen to or those films that you're interested in. By the time you actually select those things, you see that that's, recommending something for you. But it does not stop at that alone. It also takes a few things, right, from your online database footprint, rather your heat map online, and how that is it. But it's a powerful tool that you don't want to miss out on. Now once you understand that the customer has a lot to get for you, or the customer is where you want them to be, you now want to get the right product to the right place, right? Of course, I'm of this opinion that, or I'm a stern believer that fast always wins, right? Whatever it is, everybody wants to pay for something fast, right? They want to get it fast. If you rather pay your way to collect money, right, that than go ahead and stand on the queue for how many hours, right, in front of the ATM, and all of that, right? If you put that into perspective as it relates to e-commerce or commerce, you'd understand that logistics is actually one of the biggest issues around here, right? If you look at it, right, there are usually two main options that we have, right? So that say you want to go through the pay on delivery model, which was actually introduced by one of the e-commerce giants, some years back, right? It wasn't really like the order of the day back then. But now, people are beginning to switch into that, coupled with other factors, right? Now, if you've worked with a lot of e-commerce persons, you will know that this is one of their biggest headache, right? And it's all about trying to look for what's efficient and trying to be data driven, right? You want to forecast. I mean, there's Prof mentioned earlier that a lot of agricultural persons are not even predicting anything. They are seasonal goods. They are stuff that you don't sell, right, at certain periods, right? Currently, there's been a hit in the way people have actually been, buying stuff online because of the way economic factors and all that. All of these things would help you understand, as somebody who is data driven, to understand that, oh, okay, if I have to move this set of products to this particular place, am I sure my consumers are ready to actually buy this, or do I need to step it down or break it into chunks or try to, sell it in a way that you can reduce that, you can have this, what we call low barrier to entry, right? You also try to reduce out of stock possibilities by managing your inventory. Imagine if someone has to, go to a store or go to ShopRite, and every single time you get there, you do not get the product you want. It's always out of stock. That's frustrating, right? If you are able to navigate all of these things, you would also reduce churn rates. Transportation issues, returns, and all of that. Now, the goal here is simple. We just want to get the right product to the right place at the right time without having issues. And Walmart and Zara have actually done something remarkable in trying to invest heftily into logistics, right? And there's a lot. We are far behind in Africa, really. And this is actually just something that I'm just going to throw to the data community, right? Smart Peacocks, and I hope I know what that is, and the rest of data professionals in Africa, to actually try to see how we can actually stop a lot of these issues. It's a lot. Business owners are actually, it's something that keep them awake at night, and that's just the fact. Now, if I move into marketing aspect of things, marketing has evolved a lot. It's all about precision now, and data is actually one of those things that is helping us get that person, the right person, delivering the right message to them. Like targeting is like everything. Take example, this campaign that you have here, where we generated about 10,000 leads for this health and wellness product. It was specifically done to look at it from the point of it's better for us to look at everybody from the walks of life and how they are going to be relating to this particular product that we're trying to sell. And the only way we can do that is first generate how much the kind of what's their perception to that particular product, right? And then we now try to take it from there, right? And here's one of my hot take when I try to consult with clients. The first thing is always that I don't know how much you want to spend, but your ads is not supposed to get you conversions. It's just supposed to help you buy data. Right? And that's just the simple truth. Whether you like it or not, you have spent so much, you want to make 2 million, you want to spend 2 million and make 200 million. It is not supposed to be get you conversions. It's supposed to get you data and how do you get out of those data? You're targeting people based on their demographics, their interests, their behavior, their online activities, their whatever they have done online. And I've seen persons who also complain about privacy. And I'm like, it is not the ad did not just go and drag you from anywhere, right? You called the attention, right? The ad, you have done something that made the ad start to see you as that person that he needs to get to. And that's why you continue to see the ads. And just to douse all of the tension, ads work, right? You only have to learn it or you outsource it, because it's as simple as that, instead of having to go through all of the issues. And you can always reach out for help if you have issues with that. Now, one very important part of it is data is no longer the tool, right? There's a big picture to it, right? I have this quote that says, information is the oil of the 21st century, and analytics is that combustion engine. That tells you how much we are so big on data, and there's no way it's going to go out anytime soon. And in all of these things, it only makes sense whether you're trying to start a business, or you're already in business, or you're trying to scale your business, that you harness all of the data that you have, first party, second party, third party data. Understand why your customers are actually your customers, right? Anticipate their needs. They don't have to be the one to tell you or drive the conversation, right? Try to streamline their operations, right? I mean, like I said, fast always wins. People would be ready to pay for the delay, right? I mean, if I ask you now that how much you will be willing to pay to have someone who you have lost, right, back in the world, right? If you ask someone like me, I'm just going to say, okay, you know what, I'm ready to give up anything. I can see my mom for just one more time, right? And that's just the idea that comes with when people just want to get things quickly, and then you just want to dash out and be out there. And this will help you to create a personalized experience that everybody or every single customer wants, because you don't want to be the hunted, right? You want to be the hunter. You want to be the go-getter. You want to be that person who is that business that is disrupting their industry. And this take me to which way are we going, right? There's so much that we are doing, or that we expect that data would do for us, right, as a community. And the first thing is, we are hoping that, of course, AI has disrupted everywhere. It's like Prof said earlier that if you take away the way AI has helped a lot of us in the last 2 years, like as if we don't even have a life or something like that, it's actually the truth, right? And we are hoping that as time goes on, we get to the point where there's we can think of something in our minds, and the next thing is we just log on our phones, on our website, and we're seeing something or art shown to us about this particular product. And just to be clear, I'm rounding up. Can I continue?
Yeah, you can continue, Mr.
Sorry about that.
Okay. So whether it is that you're tracking sales, or you're improving delivery, or you're trying to analyze your customer feedback, even if it is that you want to try to forecast your industry trends, or test ads, or just want to know your audience better, you need to get your data working for you, right? And in 3 sentences, you want to get strategic, right, with your data. If you don't already have a pipeline where you are already funneling all your data, get to it. Like, plan your route with those data that you already collected. Don't just have it, dump it somewhere, have somebody take a look at it for you, go over it, see how it is affecting your business, and then you definitely see the difference once you start implementing every single thing that you have put together. I hope I have been able to pass a little bit of what I know to you. And if you have questions, please share them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tekiulai. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I think at this point we might not be able to take questions, but I want everybody to kindly look at the screen. Before you stop sharing, can you share your screen back? So this, if you want to catch up with him, just drop your question via the mail or follow them on their social media so that you can ask the question, because we're out of time and we don't want to take time. I must say thank you so much for really doing this. Thank you for explaining so well. Thank you for showing us what really is, for data analysts like us, it's important that we know that our audience, what they are saying is important. How they are behaving is important. So with enough data, you'll be able to predict. I don't want to talk. If you leave me to talk, I will say so many things, but we have to round up now. So I must say thank you to everybody. First and foremost, all our speakers, from Professor Emmanuel to Mr. Tekiulai to Professor Amos. Thank you so much, and Mr. Marvelous, thank you so much for joining us. It's a wonderful one, and I must say that I got a lot from what Mr. Tekiulai said. So without wasting much of our time, I like to just say some stuff and I'll move on. All right, so we would like to get your feedback. For those of you that have been active, and for those of you that join us, please, we'd like to get your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Please, we want you to take a few minutes to complete this survey and share us your thoughts. Your insight is valuable to us. We want to really know how you are thinking, what you are thinking, and how we can help you. So please, we're going to drop the link to this questionnaire. We want you to fill it. It is very important to us, and it's important for you. That is how we're going to help you. If you don't have this information, we might not be able to help you. So please, we want you to just take 5 minutes. No, not even up to 5 minutes, just like 2 minutes. To please fill up this questionnaire. Thank you very much. So also, there's an opportunity for our team to reach out to you. So if you want a team of professionals to reach out to you, data analysts, maybe you have questions and you just want to know, you have this question, you want to know this, you want to do that. So our team of professionals are going to reach out to you. So also in the community, we want you to just drop a reach out to me. So our team of professionals will reach out to you and call you. So we'll call you for 15 minutes to ask you if you have questions that are bothering your mind. You want to know more. You're like, okay, I have this question, but I could not ask. I have this, I have that, I have this idea, I have this, I want to know about this, I want to know about it. So for 15 minutes, we are open to call you to explain in detail everything. And also, this last information is so important. If you miss this, you've missed one of the most important aspects. We have a community website. Damn. I will not say much. Maybe on the last day, we're going to launch our community website on day 3, and you don't want to miss that part. So we're trying to announce to you that for us as a team, we have a website. I will not say much about this, but I'll be waiting to the last day to talk about it. This website is crazy. We've been working on this website for months. A lot of resources are there. I mean, you want to know about our data series. I'm not going to talk about it now. So on the last day, please don't miss tomorrow and next tomorrow, Sunday. I want to talk about the website where you get a whole lot of data-centric stuff that will change your life. That English wants to call my mouth, but I'm not going to allow it in Jesus' name. So it's going to change your mind. It's going to spark you up. It's going to move you to the next level. Whether you're a professional, whether you're a beginner, or you're an intermediate person, this website is your go-to website to change your space and your knowledge about data. So I want to say thank you very much to everybody. Don't forget we want you to just fill out this survey. This survey will help us to help you. And also, if you want us to call you for 15 minutes and you have a lot of things you want to ask, you want to know, you want to clarify, just drop either the comment section or in the community group that please give me a call. And also on the top day, we are going to launch our community website. It is all about data, how to solve problems with data, how to become a better data analyst or a data scientist, or ML engineer or AI researcher or anything. So that website is important. So I want to say thank you very much to everybody who jumped on this call. So please, if you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me? I hope I'm not speaking to the air. Can you hear me? All right. So I want to say thank you very much to everybody that joined us. It was wonderful that you stayed up till now. So it's a proof that you desire knowledge. It's a proof that you want to change yourself. And don't forget, one of the things we've been able to do for you as a team is to begin to shape your scope and how you see data analysis. Data analysis is not just data analysis, everybody's doing it. It is an opportunity for you to change the life of thousands and millions of people. When Prof was talking about agriculture, he said that our agricultural produce had reduced drastically this year. So without that kind of data, you will not be able to know that there's a problem in agriculture. So with that information, what do? It means that you can begin to say, okay, I think I want to move into agriculture. So data will help you make an informed decision that will change thousands of lives positively or negatively. I mean, with what you come out of that data, you can destroy the life of millions of people. With what you come out of from that data, you can change the life of people. Now you know agriculture is messed up. You might want to enter into agriculture. So please, tomorrow by 4 p.m., I want you to hear. Tomorrow is going to be crazy. You're going to be seeing the practical aspect of how we use data to solve information. If you miss tomorrow, I'll personally come to your house and flog you. I was just joking. But you don't want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be awesome. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be mind-blowing. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss tomorrow. And next tomorrow, on Sunday, you're going to see how you make. In fact, when we're deliberating, we're having a meeting, and Mr. Timothy was having a particular thought. I told him, say how you are going to make money from data. So on Sunday, we're going to talk about opportunities in data and how you can make a whole lot of things for yourself. So please, tomorrow and next tomorrow, I'll be seeing you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ronke. You did a wonderful and amazing job, and your smile was beautiful. In fact, I started having a crush on you. All right, so thank you very much, everybody. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. West African time, I'm going to see you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Arowolo Aminat, you missed a lot, but anyways, there's going to be a recording. That's the benefit of this. There's going to be a recording of this meeting. So maybe after the program, you will get across to you. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Oluwabanju once again. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.